guys, I'm doing this video really quick because my roommate's out and people are gonna come over soon. And hopefully I can get this all done, edited, and uploaded before things get busy. This week we are doing books that we wish had sequels or companion novels too. I thought this would be a lot easier because I was like, oh, I have all these, like, there's all these series out there, so like what type of book do you want to become a series or something like that. But it's like Katie and Lauren said, like, not Katie, yeah Katie, sorry Katie. Like they said, it's actually hard to think of titles, and I'm finding that out as I'm looking through like options. But I got myself a little list and let's get started. So books that we would love to see as either series or see a companion novel too. Most of mine are actually series. So the first one is This Is Not a Test by Courtney Summers. I really love that book. Like, I love all of Courtney Summers' books, but then I really like this one because it actually had some kind of ending that I feel was open to it's open to like interpretation, which is like, yeah, which is like you just imagine it, but it's that type of ending, and I feel like with that type of almost open-ended ending, you can always do a sequel or some kind of thing to see, oh, look where they are like 6 months from now when all the zombies have taken over the world, stuff like that. So yeah, This Is Not a Test. It's a great book too, and I just, yeah. Alright, the next one I chose is The Disenchantments by LaCour. I chose this one because this one, it did feel like it was a complete thing, because it did feel like one story was wrapping up, but I did feel like it is, if you write a sequel to it about Colby and what he's doing like after the end of Disenchantments, I would totally love to read that, because it just is very, I feel like there's a lot of adventures to be had, and I feel like he's a character I wouldn't mind reading another book about. The third one is Graffiti Moon by oh gosh, by Cath Crowley, and I'm choosing this mostly because Graffiti Moon, almost as its theme or motif thing, is that it takes place in one night. It takes place in like 12 hours, just a night, and it's a book with alternating chapters. And I feel like with those books, yes, you get very like upfront, and their characters and plot are all like right in your face, and you're like very into it. But after the end, it ends, right? And I feel like I would totally love to see what happens, because you don't really get to see it. They just had such a, like, it's a great connection, and would love to read more about it. That goes the same because I'm also going to choose Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, because I'm actually really curious, because, okay, it's by David Levithan and Rachel Cohn, but I really like that book because the writing is really like interesting and quirky, and it's not very much, it's a lot more like mature compared to the movie in a way, but I would love to see a sequel because I don't know where the characters would go. I don't know if they would actually like end up together or something like that, and I feel like there's a lot more drama, and I just really enjoyed like Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Like, the book itself I thought was really good. The last one, ooh, I'm keeping this under like 3 minutes. The last one I chose was Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. I decided that I'm just gonna look through a couple of Sarah Dessen's books, because she writes, all her books are standalones, so I felt like, sure, what book's my favorite? My favorite is Along for the Ride, so I was like, sure, I want a sequel to that, because I would love to know what happens to like Eli and Auden and stuff like that. So yeah, plus Along for the Ride did take place over a summer, and I feel like Sarah Dessen does write books that either take place over the summer or over the school year, so put those two together, and because everything is interconnected, it can also be a companion book. Like, it doesn't have to be about Auden and Eli, it could be about like Maggie or something like that. Anyways, that's my list. I think that's 5 books. I would love to know what books you guys would like to see companions to. I hope you guys are having a great week. It's Friday! Thank God it's Friday! Holy crap, I had like a long week. And yes, that's all.